mal a la mare
Hello, my name is Javier. We are here since the 15th of May. I didn't arrive the 15th, I arrived later here, and we are trying to make people think about what is happening really in the world right now, and try to people make silence from the outside and listen the inside. It's for that we're saying here, Spider Revolución Interior is like your interior revolution. It's the interior revolution to listen yourself and stop listening the others. To trust from yourself and don't trust the others because we are manipulated from the outside.
This is the big man from the infrastructure. When we need stuff like shampoo or cleaning stuff or paint or sheets, there we've got infrastructure over there, and they supply to you the necessary tools. Now we go to the kitchen. Very important. We set up our own cleaning spot. So everybody who made mess, you can come and clean the stuff here. And here is where the energy is coming from. Well, we come here on the square because we have the belief that people are put into a particular system since birth without knowing their real interest in their individual lives. We are conditioned by a particular way of education which doesn't allow a lot of room for yourself to explore, for instance, the soul. That means different dimensions of your own consciousness, which is connected to your happiness. So we will only be in a particular kind of happiness where we get a few drops of our happiness. Because in many religions and in many books of metaphysics, it's known that we are not only this body, but we have also got a spirit soul inside this body, which also need to be nourished, yes? And if we don't do this, we are only acting with the body like a machine. But we are not only a machine, because a machine has no particular empathetic feelings towards a specific entity or towards a specific consciousness. This human form of life gives us the opportunity to explore higher degrees of consciousness and happiness and love and all other facilities to make life complete.
We are here in Barcelona since 1 month, and we have had a lot of opportunities to develop our decision-making processes and our information spreading processes, and still we have a lot of work to do. And yeah, I don't think personally that the internet is outside of the Plaça, and the Plaça is outside of the internet. I think we need to create more infrastructure so people can read the documentation easier on the internet, and also to create more internet here. But I think the future right now, what we were saying, is that in our big meetings of 5,000 people, it's quite hard to spread information and to take decisions and for the votations and everything, we should be more ready. And this previous work can be done through the internet. And we have been also printing a lot of papers with our information. We have a fashion department where you can send texts that later can get spread around. We have been translating also this translation work. We do a lot through the internet. People doesn't need to be here, can collaborate in another ways. and we are linking with other camps in other places that this also we can do through the internet.
We are here at the Plaça de Catalunya, as you know. I was mentioning before that we would like to expose our own way of living that includes creativity. We are growing here foodstuffs, so we might get pure foodstuffs soon. No additives, you know, like all kinds of chemicals for the soil, for the ground, because all these chemicals enter our body and we change our consciousness just because we get strange things in our body. Here everything remains pure. So soon we will get pure food, so we can continue in a pure way.
I think not just the internet, but the new technologies and the possibilities of having databases and to make special developments in software are gonna help us to create structures that, for example, to help us to reach an agreement in a text or something between several thousands of people, and this is the place where we can test all these things. No, the real democracy and direct democracy needs an infrastructure, and it needs also an education of the people. The assemblies we are doing now are quite different to the assemblies we did 1 month ago, where half of the people was never before in an assembly, and you can see how the people is growing, how the assembly is getting better and better. We have tried different systems. Now in the camp we separated in commissions that also take sovereign decisions, and we are working into making not a bureaucracy, but more like a structure that allows people to insert their opinions and their ideas into the process.
So we've got here all different kinds of nations coming together, from Portugal, from Czech, from Poland, from Holland, from Germany, from France, from Spain, from England. You mentioned the place and this person is here. This means real United Nations, without fighting, without an army, without weapons, without putting people in control, because you can do here what you like to do. You can express your quality. You don't have to do what I like to be here, or to do what somebody else likes to be here. You can just come and see what you can do. You say, yes, I am good in growing this, or I'm good in growing that. You get your place. I am good in cleaning the square, you can come and clean the square. I'm good in making representation for what this movement is doing, you can do it. So we are free, we're not under the pressure that you must come at 9 o'clock, you leave at 4 o'clock, until 80 years you do what we like and you get just a little bit of money. No, life doesn't work like this, slavery works like this. We are here, I feel, the United Nations, without all these beautiful flags in proposing that we know what is unity. No, every year the United Nations gets a new flag, but new problems, because the new flag that comes, the country will finish very soon and people will fight the army, or they fight each other, or they fight the police, or they fight something in a system. But we should not fight, because life is too short to fight.
Every one of this place will tell you one different thing, because everyone is free. I think that with this movement that we are here in the place 1 month, but not is only Barcelona. The people are going to the streets because are tired about the political way. Politics make he wants not listen to the town. And for me, this is a learning to the people to return to live in common life, sharing in the places, sharing. I don't know how much times it will be this, but this is only a sign. At late, the important is people come to the square and share with all, and are open to learn, to share ideas, and this is like a revolution more than here in Barcelona. I see in another places. And if you look in everywhere, there is circles. People are trying to communicate in circles. For me, it's important because
society.
the circle make that the problems go around, and the egos, I don't say
Ego.
ego goes around, and I don't know. I'm very happy, and this is very beautiful that there is the possibility that the people are waking up of a long time of in the cities. No only look the TV, but
We need to born again.
yeah.
To born again.
We are in a society who don't care the people, only care the money. We don't not like that. I like to live for my happiness, not for my money.
Now we live in a particular system where the people have to work to stay alive, and we're not working to explore these different degrees of consciousness. We just are here to get food, drink. We work to raise up our children, without actually exploring these fields, as I mentioned before. Most of the time when a child chooses to live in another direction, the parents immediately have a problem because they don't understand that field, you see. People are working for, like, I don't know here in Spain, but in Holland they work for like €1,000 a month, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, and they can just pay the needs. And after paying everything, they have maybe €100 a month spare to do all these things what we're just talking about explore your consciousness. Well, with €100 you just walk 2 streets and it's finished, the money, and your problem starts to come. And what kind of problem? It's the problem that you cannot be happy. You just have to think all the time, I need this, and with the thinking of I need money, and if I don't pay I get kicked out of my house and I have no food. This will create fear inside your heart. And how can you put fear and happiness on the same platform? It's not happening. It's not happening. It cannot be done. Fear has nothing to do with happiness.
We need something new. And this point, in this moment, is one moment to learning a new form of life. Sharing, working together and thinking together. And us together for everything. I don't need one question, I need a lot of questions and a lot of answers.
And this is actually what we do. We feel that we a little bit explored that there is more than just working in a particular system without knowing that there is more beyond that system. That you not only need a car and electricity electric objects and other people to arrange your life, but that you also have an own input, your own creativity. We like to expose our own creativity in various ways. We like to build our house the place we want. We want to get water from the resource we want to find. So we don't want to be put into a house where we can just put one paint, and otherwise if we put the wrong paint or we put too many doors in the house, we get a fine. We get a fine for this, we get a fine for that. That doesn't support happiness. And we were born to taste happiness. So the only message actually we have, we not want to destroy the places of the people where we come. We not want to make a mess of the places where we come. We not want to show by putting paint everywhere that this is the way to show that you're liberated from a particular system, because it is not. It's only a disturbance to the people who work very hard to keep this city nice, or any other city, because maybe our message is that people are conditioned in their lives, but still they have such a nice technique that they keep everything nicely clean and with respect they treat it, even though they are conditioned. So we should be aware that if we have a message, we should bring the message pure, and we should keep the place pure where we bring the message to the people.
There is different commissions, but like this is like a little system changing. But just now it's like a reproduction of the system. People of economy, people of no sé qué, people of another commission, and it's like politics. But people are learning and make together commission of medio ambiente, no, ¿cómo se dice medio ambiente? Environment. And are sharing information about the plants, about permaculture that is new and ancient form that we must to recuperate because we have forget too much things.
I think all this is important, but no, big people, small people can learn from the big people, and small people can learn from the big. But it's important while here, it's good when I learn the small people working,
living together.
You can learn where is living on the money. Yeah? This is crisis here. Yeah.
And every day throws in the garbage you find thousands of kilograms of food. Thousands of kilograms of food, and people say crisis. No, please, it's not true.
And here you see that we really try to think of everything. We've got a compostera organica. That means we put the compost all together. Gracias. So we really try to think of all the different issues that are necessary to have a purified way of living, and that we recycle as well all the paper we find. We recycle it for the production of making copies. And if anyone has a new idea, it's always welcome. For instance, here you see the grate. We needed this because we take electricity from the existing electricity, but sometimes it's cut by people, you know, who are against us. Then we need some fuel to start this engine, and we've got electricity all around. So you see that the people who are working here on the square still can do their jobs, because it's very important. It's actually also, yeah, I know these people, they're here for many years. And actually I talked yesterday to the man of this, and he sympathized with us for what we do actually, because we keep the things around him clean and we don't touch his customers. We respect them, and therefore he respects also what we are doing.
I think still is a lot of work to do, but we are, thanks to the fact that we have this, let's say, this situation here where a lot of people can talk at the same time, and a lot of people is coming to the assemblies, and we need to prepare these documents or minimums, or to concentrate what we all agree on, that we are asking to the government. I think this situation is helping a lot people to learn to organize themselves, to lose the fear to the repression, and to understand that it's not so hard, that we can just fix it ourselves. And if the companies are the ones that are in the power, we can save ourselves the governments. We don't need them. We can make our own government and take the decisions collectively in a more democratic way than now.
Actually, you can also see the paintings on the statues. This is not actually what we like, because the people in Barcelona are working very hard to keep the city clean, and we should respect that from that point of view. Many people here in Barcelona don't even know what the statue mean or who made them or when they were placed, but at least they work to pay the people to keep the city nicely clean. So I also suggest to the people around the world, if they have similar plans, set up what you want to set up. Take, for instance, a rope or a sheet. Your messages should be on sheets and not on the squares directly, and not on the buildings or on the statues, because not everybody understands in one time that you still have good intentions. They just think they destroy our city and they are rebels, but we are not rebels. We don't want to destroy, we just want to give a particular message. Yesterday we cleaned this place very nicely, because these tents were standing there and this is not what we wanted. So we cleaned it, and automatically the people moved without any problem, moved inside, and now see how organized they're sleeping. This is a board which we use to write down what the programs are. This is from 2 days ago, so it's not really clear, but today somebody's going to put a new program with chalk. And one of the things we do is we have a live stream, as you can see in the back. There, it's for live streaming. There are people with cameras going around Barcelona, and we put that directly through the internet. We put it here on the screen, so we follow when there are manifestations, when there are parties, when somebody's giving a speech or a lecture or a seminar. Within 2 weeks, we want to also give seminars in computer lesson, cooking courses. We will have different programs going on and different kinds of educator programs for people to join for free, and you can learn for free what you couldn't learn in school, because we've got a lot of experts walking around who are willing to give their education for free and teach to us. Here's the commission of the habitat, that means for the houses, and this man is from Pakistan. Here you see the commission of immigration, which are Arabic people. And now I'm going to show you where is the massage. Very nice. The women who do it, they're a little bit resting now and drinking and taking their food. But during the day, throughout the day actually, people can come here when they feel fatigue or they have some problem. They can come and get a very nice massage over the whole body, so they feel very nice and comfortable again. Oh, they took it. Normally there were for children, they had a place where they can make how you say it, like paintings and drawings, but they moved this to another place, so today it will be somewhere, okay, for sure. Here we have from the subway, when people swim, after swimming you can dry up automatically. So we use all different things from the city. Just use your imagination, your creativity, and it will come out very nicely. Now we will go to the place, to the pirates. There is all the computer stuff we need. Here are actually the ones of the botanics who are in charge of the botanics. They come with the place and the arrangements. And here you see the people who actually like to live very high. They created their own house trees, and yesterday, 2 American girls, they couldn't resist in climbing up. So after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they managed to get in and make pictures, and maybe she was sending message to America from there.
Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. A'udzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim.
Joder, porque nos están aprobando lo que nos están aprobando, porque somos una generación perdida y nos sale gritar, nos sale insultar, nos sale... Ya está, entonces yo no voy a poner en un comunicado que lamento que la juventud indignada se le haya ido la pinza y haya tirado 4 huecos. No, no pienso poner eso, o sea, creo que no hay que poner eso en un comunicado, que es entrar en...
Jamás será vencido, el pueblo unido, jamás será vencido, el pueblo unido, jamás será vencido, el pueblo unido, jamás será vencido, el pueblo unido.
And I hope that people in Czech have no fear in following in the same way, because we need you all, and we can be one people again, living free on the planet, and exchange our qualities and our knowledge what we have, and in freedom. And you see, I can live without money, being self-sufficient with people. I know there are people on the planet, they are still not, they are in a way conditioned, they need the money, but then I hope they get a lot of money, you know, so they can do their things in their way. I just hope everybody become happy from its own platform. That's my my story to you, and I thank you very much for your time.